Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We did talk about going to Mali, where former Malian Prime Minister Moussa Mara has been sentenced to a total of 2 years in prison plus a fine of about $887. Now, we have joining us on the conversation today to speak on this. We have Abdulaziz Maiga. He's a journalist, CEO, Diffacom in Bamako, Mali as well. Thank you so much, Abdulaziz, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for invitation.
It's a pleasure. Now, the court convicted Mara of undermining the credibility of the state for expressing solidarity with jailed activists. Tell us, does this conviction, based on the social media posts, by the way, officially signal the death of free expression in Bamako?
How are you? How are you, everyone? Moussa Mara is old former prime minister in Mali here. So a long time he want to be a president. So and the Malian transition 2 years ago, they take some opposition personality and they put them on the prison. So in April, Moussa Mara, the former minister, so he posted a tweet and he asked them to release them, and he will do everything for them to release them to join their family. So 2 months ago, Moussa Mara want to travel to go in Senegal, and the Malian authorities tell him that he can move because of the justice want him. So 1 week after 1 week, they call him in the courts and put him in the prison. So just this Monday, 27. So they deliberated to give him 2 years prison, one in the break and one surgery.
But then he used to be the prime minister. Is there a specific legal statute, that allows the junta to prosecute a former head of government over a public statement?
Yeah, with the military, with the soldiers' power is not easy. So here the thing that all the citizens is the same. So if you do something, they can call you. So say the cyber criminality cause call him. So it is very difficult here. So I think that now we will wait to see, because of he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer want to put a decision to come in the court again.
But then I asked because, I wanted to know if his action or this particular action stands up against Mali's own constitution, officially signaling, and its obligations under the African Charter. But then moving on, Mara is former prime minister, just like I've actually said. And if an individual of this stature is actually convicted, right, what message does this send to journalists like yourself, civil society leaders, and ordinary citizens who might consider speaking out against the junta?
Now I think that the message who I can send it is to be careful, and it is because of I want to say you that something here in Mali we are passing a difficult moment because of we are fighting the terrorists. So sometimes the government take the decision to stop trouble, because of if you have a lot of popularity, if you have a famous personality in Mali, so sometimes they take the decision to stop the trouble. Yeah, I think that is that.
All right, now we know that the political parties, all of the political parties were officially dissolved, in May 2025. So how is the political opposition currently organizing themselves?
Yeah, now now in Mali we can talk about political, because of when the stop the political and the position. Now we can say in Mali we don't have a position, because of nobody can be a we don't have a position in Mali. We are the thing we have now. We have two choices: follow the government decision, or you have to keep it. You have to keep down. You have to shut up. Yeah. So we are not a position, but they say that the government say that nextly they will take the decision to bring a new how do you call it a new program for the party in the political party in Mali.
Okay. So, but when did you say, a new political party will come?
They don't fix a date, but they say that they are working to how do you call it? To see, yeah.
Yes, Goita claims public support and a mandate from the 2023 constitutional referendum, but looking at the high-profile boycotts, by opposition groups, how legitimate is the popular mandate that the junta claims to have? How popular is it how popular is it, the mandates that the junta claims to have, being in charge and all that? How legitimate is it, amongst the citizens and the people of Mali? Do they like them? And do they support them?
You see, now I want to tell you the truth. The Malian citizens support this government, because of for them this government can stop the world, can stop terrorists. So that's why they support them. So I think that how do you call it? 19% in population support the new constitution. So we are waiting, and I think that. How do we call it? Nextly, we will know really what the government wants and what the citizens want. Yeah.
So now you talked about, the people supporting the junta, and you talked about insecurity as well. We know that they took power vowing to restore security, but yet we're seeing jihadist groups like the JNIM, who are now strong enough to even enforce a nationwide fuel blockade, right? So what does the blockade, which has forced closure of schools, and the likes, reveal about the state's actual control outside Bamako? Because if terrorists can actually, make force like fuel to be blocked, from entering Bamako and other places, then how much more? What more can they do?
Yeah, that's a new challenge. That's the new challenge here in Mali now, because of just 1 month ago, the terrorists blocked the fuel, the tank, who from every a lot of fuel here in Mali. But I want to say you that this is just one force for the terrorists, because of the terrorists don't have any force to put. They don't have any pressure to put on the government, the Malian authorities. Often this one. To block the economy. They want to block the economy and to push the population to go, how do you call it, and to put the pressure on population to move, how do you call it, away, to say that we don't want this government, we don't have this government, because of, how do you call it, force to force, they don't have a power now. The terrorists don't have a power, but they have a new strategy to go on the road and how do you call it, to put fire on the field, on the so this strategy impacts directly the population and impact the economy. Because of now, I can tell you in Bamako here, we don't have anything to do because of nobody can go to work. Maybe just 30% have a field. So, but the Malian authorities, they are working to be the situation stable.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're still talking about terrorism in Mali, and we know that with the withdrawal of the French forces, what are the clear evidence regarding the operational effectiveness of the Russian Wagner group in countering JNIM? They've also been reports of human rights abuses by those forces. Is it compounding or escalating the security crisis? Is it making it worse? In 2023, the Malian, how do you call it, asked the Russia government to help them. So we get some, how do you call it, some Russian, because of we don't want to the Malian authorities say that there is not Wagner. So we don't want to tell them Wagner. They tell them just the Russian soldiers. So the Russian soldiers follow Malian soldiers and and how do you call it, to fight together. So the thing who I want to tell you now, the situation is small difficult, and one more again, who I want to tell you, in Mali crisis here, no stranger can how do you call it, can get a solution for them. We have to talk. We have to talk with the Malian people. We have to how do you call it, to convince the Malian people, and we have to do Mali with the Malian people. No stranger can come out and help us in this crisis. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So let's talk about the regional body, ECOWAS, which has imposed and lifted sanctions before, right? So after the dissolution of the parties and also Mara's sentencing, what is the most effective form of pressure that you think ECOWAS or even the African Union can now exert to force a meaningful transition timetable from military to democracy?
I think that now no CEDEAO, no how do you call it, African Union can put pressure on this authority here. Now, the organization who sometimes puts pressure on the authorities is the, how do you call it, the United Nation, how do you call it, human rights, the United Nations human rights. Sometimes they send some letters to release some personality who under prison, or but no CEDEAO or Union African can put the pressure on this government now.
All right, let's quickly talk about Mara's legal team, which has already promised an appeal, right? What are the precedents and realistic odds of overturning a conviction of this nature within Mali's court or Mali's current military-controlled judicial system, since, you know, the military is the one controlling the courts now? Is there a possibility that the conviction of Mara will be overturned by the courts if, you know, he appeals?
You can say it again, please.
I'm asking, Mara is saying that, or his legal team are saying that they will appeal his conviction. So now that we know that the military is in charge and the military is also in charge of the judiciary, that's the courts, is there a possibility that the sentencing will be overturned?
Yeah. It is. I think that they will get possibility to come in the court, but they will not get the possibility to move. How do they deliberate? They give him 2 years. So because of since they start to put, since they start to take some how do you call it, somebody, they never give a chance to release them. So I think that Moussa Mara will pass the 2 years on the prison, 1 year on the prison and 1 year services. Yeah, I think that, but the Moussa Mara team will try to come back, but I don't think it will be, they will get a solution. Yeah.
All right. Now, we're about rounding up. So, you know, despite the repression, despite the military clamping down on opposition, on, you know, the media, and also on Moussa Mara, that's the opposition though, Mali saw its first large-scale pro-democracy protests, you know, since 2020 coup in May 2025. There was a huge protest, right? So does this signal a gathering of political will among Malians who intend to risk their freedom for a return to democracy?
I don't know. I don't think so now. Now I don't think so. But maybe nextly. But now I don't think so because of a lot of people now. Because of we don't have the mind for that. We don't have the mind for that because of we have the terrorist pressure. We have a lot of how do you call it, problem here in Mali now. But maybe they will try. The authority will try because of they have now a lot of pressure in the country. Maybe they will try to organize a lot of a big conference to how do you call it, to call everybody, the opposition, the politician, the person who go out in Mali, to call him to be one and fight terrorism. This, I think that they will do it nextly. Yeah.
All right, so let's have your final thoughts in all of this.
You said?
If you want to wrap up your thoughts. Let's have your thoughts.
Yeah. I want just to say for another countries to see the Mali situation because of we are all the African countries, because of the thing who a lot of person how do you call it left, that if you the Mali and security, if you the Mali fall down, all the West African will go fall down. So we have to have eyes on the Mali situation because of now we have a lot of problem with this group, terrorist group. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Abdelaziz Maiga, a journalist, CEO, Differcom Bamako, Mali, for your thoughts.